This afternoon we're going to be talking about converting units, like from feet to yards or kilometers to meters, inches to feet, and so on. Only we're dealing with area, so square feet to square yards, square kilometers to square meters, and so forth. So, for example, I'm going to figure out 1,800 square feet. How many square yards is that? So my answer, I want to end up with yards squared. So when I figure out the conversion unit, I want yards to be on top, or yards squared. So first of all, let's just think about yards and feet. I'm going to put the yards on top and the feet on the bottom, again, because I want the yards to end up on top in my answer. So 1 yard, we know, is equal to 3 feet. Now, the problem here is I want to know square yards and square feet. So I need to take that conversion factor and square it. So 1 square yard is the same as 9 square feet. That's the conversion factor that I'm going to use to solve the problem. So I'm going to take that 1 square yard is over 9 square feet, and I'm going to multiply that times 1,800 square feet. And if it helps you to put it over 1, you can. So if we cancel out our units, we see that the feet squared cancel out on the top and the bottom. And if we multiply straight across, 1 times 1,800 is 1,800. And then 9 times 1 is 9. And we still have, yards squared here. And so when you divide 9 into 1,800, it goes 200 times. And so 1,800 square feet is the same as 200 square yards. And so that would be your answer there. Okay, looking at example B, we've got kilometers and meters. So a kilometer, kilo means 1,000. So 1 kilometer is 1,000 meters. Well, I want the meters to end up on top and the kilometers on the bottom, because my answer needs to be in meters. So again, if my answer is meters squared, I want the meters on top. Okay, so 1 kilometer, we said, was 1,000 meters. And now I have to square it. And when I square it, 1,000 times 1,000 is 1 million. 1 million square meters is the same as 1 square kilometer. And that's what I'm going to multiply my 3 kilometers squared times. And so the kilometers squared cancels out, and I'm just left with 3 times a million, so 3 million square meters. And that would be our answer for this one. Okay, so for the next one, what I'd like you to do is try and do this one on your own. Pause the video and attempt to do it. We know that there are 12 inches in a foot, so that shouldn't be a problem coming up with your conversion factor. So try doing this one on your own, and then after you've done it, start the video again and see if you did it correctly. Okay, so for your conversion factor, you should have put the feet on top, because again, we want our answer to be in square feet, so the feet should be on top. And you should have gotten that 1 square foot is 144 square inches, and then you multiply that times 36 square inches, and that way the inches squared cancel out. And then multiplying across, we get 36 over 144, and that's feet squared. And so that would equal 0.25 square feet. Okay, I've got one more for you to try on your own. 1,348 millimeters squared is equal to how many centimeters squared? So think about how many millimeters are in 1 centimeter. Come up with your conversion factor. All right, pause the video now and attempt to do the problem. Okay, so when you did your conversion factor, 1 centimeter is 10 millimeters, and we want our centimeters to be our answer, so that's the one that we put on top. When you square it, you get 1 square centimeter is 100 square millimeters, and multiplying that times 1,348 square millimeters. The square millimeters cancel out, and then multiplying across, we have 1348 over 100. And so dividing by 100, you just move the decimal place over 2 times. And so the answer is 13.48 centimeters squared. Thank you for watching.